Alright, what is going on worldwide sports entertainment subscribers? My name is Jake. I'm here for your TNA Impact Wrestling review for July 10th, 2014. Before we get started, and thank you guys for checking out the review. I have my blog I want to plug, bartonsblogreport.blogspot.com, or you can just go to my YouTube link in the description, or my Twitter, Jake_the_face, and you will see links to those in my bio and my channel links and stuff like that on my YouTube. I put up my notes for my TNA review there so people can see how I take notes. I'm doing a series where I'm booking TNA myself with my own storylines, starting off fresh. I'm talking about I'll be talking about college football, I'll talk about music, talk about a bunch of other off-topic stuff, but I'm mainly getting myself ready for my career I want to pursue in writing, and that's what the TNA series is for. So if you want to see my own writings for TNA shows, check that out. I'll put a link to the website in the description while I'm at it even. Alright, so to start the show, we see a video package, and it basically recaps these moments. Willow going through a barbed wire board, EY getting chokeslammed on with thumbtacks, Bobby Lashley spearing Davey Richards off the stage through a table, EY's elbow drop off the cage at Slammiversary, and Willow's dive off the top of the cage at Lockdown. Okay, basically, they just recapped a bunch of hardcore moments. I'm not sure why, but they did. Kurt Angle comes out and says that tonight is a champion showcase and announces the following matches. The Wovles vs. Bram Magnus TNA Tag Title match. Gail Kim vs. Brittany vs. Madison Rayne vs. Angelina Love Knockouts title match. Aries vs. Sanada X Division title match. And a #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Angle calls out Willow. Willow comes out. Angle says he understands what Willow was all about and says that Jeff Hardy became Willow because Dixie was trying to take advantage of him. Basically, he says, I want the old Jeff Hardy back, and they shake hands. The Wolves are backstage. They're heading to the ring. Aries promo talks about Kurt Angle finally giving him his rematch at Sanada. Talks about holding every title in the company, creating Option C, and the 20-man Battle Royal. He then says that he's going to beat Sanada because he's a great X Division champion. Bram Magnus versus the Wolves TNA Tag Title match. I thought this was a pretty good tag match, to be honest with you. It was good for TV. The Wolves hit their nice little kick-chop combo on both Bram and Magnus. Magnus pulled Eddie Edwards off the ropes and power slammed him onto the matting outside the ring to prevent Davey Richards from getting a tag. Bram and Magnus kept on working over Davey in the match. Eddie gets the hot tag. They did their double wolf suicide dive to Bram and Magnus. Davey rolled up Bram, but he's not the legal man, so he lets Eddie Edwards dive over the top of him and hook Bram's legs, so they retain the titles. The Wolves win. But after the match, Bram and Magnus attack the Wolves. Bobby Roode is backstage talking about getting attacked last week. By the way, the tag match, I thought it was a pretty good match. I thought it was a really good TV title match. Or a tag team title match for free TV, I should say. Bobby Roode is backstage talking about getting attacked last week, fighting Kenny King, and says he's going to call MVP out. Okay, so in my mind I'm thinking, what in the world is going on? So basically, Bobby Roode comes out. He basically says that he loves the TNA title more than anything, and that MVP sees him as a threat. That's why he suspended him. Basically, MVP has up to a 10 count. He comes out at 5. MVP says that he did wonders for Roode, but Roode basically just injured him even more. Basically, Roode charges up to ramp to attack MVP, but Kenny King jumps in from behind. Roode fights him off and then goes for MVP, and then Kenny King would attack him again with a chair. EY runs out, fights off for a little bit, but then Lashley comes out and spears him, and then the segment ends. James Storm is backstage with Sanada, talking to him about being Great Muta's mentor, or Great Muta being his mentor, and basically just tells Sanada not to choke. So, you know, classic heel Storm. Good stuff. James Storm is my favorite wrestler in wrestling right now. Oh, and to the Bobby Roode segment, I really liked that. Kurt Angle's backstage, basically says, I know Jeff Hardy's coming back tonight, you know. Austin Aries versus Sanada X Division title match. There was very loud Austin Aries chants before the match even began. There was nice chain wrestling at the beginning of the match. I really liked this, though. Like, they were having nice technical wrestling spots. It was very entertaining for me. There's a place on the card for technical wrestling without a shadow of a doubt. Aries puts Sanada in the last chancery very early into the match, but Sanada gets to the ropes. He did a double sledge to Sanada outside the ring, rolled Sanada into the ring and did a springboard elbow for a 2 count. Sanada hit a really clean and nice, it was very clean Hurricane Run on Aries. It was really cool. Sanada did another nice running senton to Aries outside the ring. Aries could have a tiger suplex and moonsault, but would go over with a running drop kick, brainbuster, kick out at 2, and 450 splash combo, basically. So Sanada kicked out of a running drop kick, brainbuster combo, but the 450 splash finished him off. Good X Division match. This was a really, really, really solid X Division match. The best one I've seen in a long time. And, I mean, man, they put on a show tonight, and I'm glad Aries won. Bully Ray's backstage. The reporter asked him about Rhyno, and he's like, right now you want me to talk about Rhyno? Segment ends. Footage shown of Willow in the rafters. Didn't even cut a promo. Thank God. Bully Ray's basically backstage talking about his history with Rhyno. And then he's like, I thought I could trust Rhyno. EC3 and Rhyno are backstage, and they say that Rhyno's going to reveal Bully for the man he is. Bully Ray comes out, talks about his rise in the industry. Bam Bigelow told him by the time he retired, he would be able to count the men that he could trust on one hand. He says he thought Rhyno was one of those men, but last week he proved that he wasn't. He calls out Rhyno. There was "You Sold Out" chants. Rhyno, Spud, and EC3 came out. Then there was the "You Sold Out" chants. Bully tells Rhyno that he could beat the crap out of him right now. Then he says, stop talking. Or stops him from talking, my bad, and asks him why he gored him last week. Rhyno tells the fans to shut their mouths and to go to hell. And then says that the situation's not about EC3, but it's about Bully and Rhyno. Rhyno says that Team 3D's Hall of Fame induction, he realized that Bully is a con man. He says that he used Devon, Paulie, Heyman, and Dixie Carter to further his career. And says that Bully says this sounds like a cop-out and that Rhyno did sell out. He says that Rhyno is jealous and that Rhyno is the reason that Rhyno got fired from WWE. Rhyno's like, I wasn't fired. And then Bully would say, you're the reason you got fired from TNA. EC3 says that Rhyno's family needs money that Bully took away from him and that he paid Rhyno last week and that he will continue to pay Rhyno to take out Bully. Bully says he's going to take out EC3 and gets gored by Rhyno. Tommy Dreamer runs out with a Singapore cane and clears the ring with 2 ECW chants. I really liked this segment, and oh, my bad, guys. I really liked this segment. Not much to say about it. I just liked it. Oh, Rhyno's gore was sick. Beautiful people were backstage complaining about Brian Stifler. Velvet Sky talks about her tits, and Angelina talks about the Fatal 4-Way. Willow's up in the rafters again. That's just all they show. That's literally all they show. The Menagerie had the same exact backstage segment as they always have, but this time they talk about getting money from the Battle Royal. What the freaking do? Angelina Love versus Madison Rayne versus Brittany versus Gail Kim Knockouts title match. Brittany jumped Madison Rayne on the ramp before the match even began. Her and the beautiful people worked over Madison. Gail Kim runs out. The match begins. Basically, Gail Kim, Angelina hits the Botox injection on Madison Rayne, and Gail Kim hits an Eat Defeat on Angelina to win the match. The match sucked. If you live in Jamestown, New York, Niles, Ohio, Louisville, Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, or in New York, and you live around the Manhattan Center, Impact Wrestling is coming to you. ImpactWrestling.com for details. I'm not going to even talk about that Knockouts match. Austin Aries backstage promo. He's talking about winning the X Division title and says that he has power holding the X Division title and that he made the X Division great and relevant. I really liked this Destination X video package that they did. Very well put together. Bobby Roode backstage and says that he's still coming for MVP. even though he's going to win the Battle Royal. That's what he said. Bobby Lashley video package. It was hilarious. Look it up. That's all I got to say. It was great. It was hilarious, though. There was a 20-man Battle Royal for a title shot next week at the TNA World Title, starting at the New York tapings. EY, Spud, EC3, Bobby Roode, Bram Magnus, Ken Anderson, Sanada, Tigre Uno, James Storm, Manic, DJZ, Gunner, the Menagerie, Kenny King, Bully Ray, and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy came out himself and got a pretty big pop when he came out. Bobby Roode is rocking these new tights that look pretty cool. And MVP's at ringside. The elimination order went Jesse eliminated Crazy Steve, the Freak eliminated Jesse, Nux and the Freak eliminated DJZ, Bram and Magnus eliminated the Freak, Bram and Magnus eliminated Nux, Bram eliminates Tigre Uno, Magnus eliminates Sanada, Bobby Roode eliminates Magnus, James Storm eliminates Ken Anderson, James Storm eliminates Gunner, Jeff Hardy eliminates Bram, Bram went to attack Hardy with the turnbuckle, but Abyss comes out and saves Hardy, Kenny King eliminates Manic, Bobby Roode eliminates James Storm, Bully Ray eliminates Spud, Bully Ray eliminates EC3 and himself by throwing each other over the top rope, MVP helps Kenny King eliminate Bobby Roode, EY eliminates Kenny King, and Jeff Hardy eliminates EY to win the match. I liked the Battle Royal. Good stuff. And MVP hit Roode with the crutch when Roode had Kenny up for the Roode bomb, and then Kenny threw him out. That was how MVP helped him. JB interviewed Hardy. Hardy says it feels great, and that he's going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion. Basically, Bobby Lashley comes out and has a stare down with Jeff Hardy. I liked this. This was a really good episode of Impact Wrestling, in my opinion. I was really entertained by it. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comment section below. Please hit the like button before you're on your way out, like it says right here. Like I said, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel and check out my blog for those Impact scripts and just random off-topic videos, because I want to keep my channel about wrestling, you know. So, and college sports. But check out for those scripts, because I want to be a TV writer when I get older, and I hope that's what I can do. Please go follow me on Twitter at Jake_the Face. Thank you guys for tuning to the video. Until next time, peace out.